All right, what is up, Coach Kyle here? And I had somebody ask me, I'm looking at the message, just about coaching. She wanted to know like what's included, like with meetings, check-ins, stuff like that. So here is an example of here's a calendar that I just created for one of my longtime clients who is restarting completely from scratch. It has been too long without running an exercise. So, and she signed up for, or she's not signed up, she wants to do some half and full marathon this year. So for her, it's all about just getting her started, getting her back going. She is super busy, and all of these, she has one, two, three, four trips planned for the next 3 weeks, five, maybe six, and then it's the last one. She's all done after that. So for her, she's like, okay, I just want to get started again. She's got hotel access to during all these trips, and for her, and I told her that let's just start off super light. Like this is a half hour of 3 minute walking, 1 minute jogging, super easy just to get going again. And then upper body session. This is just a link to a playlist of upper body dumbbell Tabata, where it's 10 to 25 minutes in length. If you've got 10 minutes, pick a 10-minute one. If you can go a little longer, pick a longer one. But you need one or two sets of dumbbells for those, and you just click on the one of your duration that you want to do, follow along with the instructor, and they're often like 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest to switch positions. And even if you pick a 15-minute one, they're super simple. You don't waste any time and you're good to go. Same with the core, same with the lower leg. Just follow along with the video. You require little to no equipment, no wasted time, and you're good to go. And aside from the calendar with which myself and or my assistant coach, she's a licensed counselor, an ultra marathoner, we check in on you at least twice a week. We try to have some sort of checkpoint, touch point with everybody at least twice a week. The more you give to us in regards to updating, and we can pull the data automatically from your Strava or your Garmin, whatever GPS watch you use. The more that you update us, the more we can give you back. And so, let's say she goes and does this run, she can go to in the app here or just on the desktop, laptop, she can update how it felt and the perceived exertion. Like, oh, I felt good and it was easy. Great. And any little update after that is optional but nice. Like, you don't have to write a paragraph for a half hour walk jog, but like just let me know, oh, it was a little harder than I expected because I ate a little bit too much before eating. Or I don't know, I was just on my feet all day and my legs were a little tired, but it was fine. Like little updates like that are nice. For the strength work, you don't need to count reps or sets or anything like that. You can just update the duration. I did a 15-minute one, or again, how you felt in the perceived exertion. And those are drop-down menus. I'm not sure if it'll show. I don't think it'll show without somebody updating it. But, aside from myself or my assistant coach checking in on the calendar a couple times a week at least, I do office hours once a week. The day of the week and the time of the day change every week, so I can hit up everybody's different schedules. Text messages are always okay. If you have a question that you need answered for, within like 12 or 24 hours, never hesitate to text me. I try not to check the calendar on the weekends, but if you have a question on Saturday about Sunday's run, just text me. It's okay. So aside from office hours, there's the social wall, where that's just like a kind of an end of the week update where, what's going well, what's not going well, what's your goal for next week? Are there any barriers in place, and how can we help? So just kind of checking in on you, how you're doing, what's coming up. I do one-on-one check-in calls with some of my clients. It depends on needs. Some people, they want that. Some, they're just good with the calendar and the, text, email communication, stuff like that. So that's kind of how the coaching works and how it looks. And yeah, if you think that would be helpful, click on the link wherever it is to sign up. We'll jump on a call and we'll get going.